Hello there, and thanks for joining me this Sunday on 7Edition. I'm Sabrina Zainal, and these are tonight's headlines. Investigation papers on the LTTE probe submitted to the AGC. Malaysian shot dead in altercation in southern Thailand. And Daesh leader killed in U.S. military operation in Syria. The investigation papers involving the 12 men detained for alleged links to the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam (LTTE) have been completed. Police who confirmed the matter also said the investigation papers have been forwarded to the Attorney General's Chambers (AGC) for the next course of action.
Bukit Aman Special Branch Counter-Terrorism Division Chief Dato' Ayub Khan Maidin Piche today said that the police have wrapped up their investigations of the detainees and it is now up to the AGC to decide whether there is enough evidence or not.
Siasatan kita puas hatilah sebab tu kita hantar kepada pihak AG dan bergantung kepada pihak AG lah. Bahagian ataupun part kita dah habis lah. Kita tunggulah keputusan AG ini.
Dato' Ayub Khan, who was speaking to the media in a press conference at the Kuala Lumpur Police Headquarters, also revealed that his division is arranging special visits for close family members of detainees in conjunction with the Deepavali celebration. He noted that family members are also allowed to bring food for the detainees, adding that medical services are also provided for detainees if they fall ill. The 12 suspects, who include 2 state assemblymen, were arrested under the Security Offences Special Measures Act, or SOSMA, which allows for a 28-day detention.
Meanwhile, a Malaysian man was found dead with multiple gunshot wounds in front of a cemetery in Sungai Golok, Narathiwat, southern Thailand, early this morning. The 28-year-old victim was believed to have been murdered after a fight with a group of men.
According to local police, the deceased was identified as Muhammad Faisal from Rantau Panjang, Kelantan. Based on the bullet shells found at the murder scene, 5 shots were fired at the victim's head, face, chest and legs. The victim's body was taken to Sungai Golok Hospital for post-mortem, and authorities have also contacted his next of kin. Preliminary police investigations found that the victim had earlier quarrelled with 5 men near the scene. Witnesses said the man was trying to escape from his assailants before 2 of them opened fire at the victim. The 5 men then escaped on 2 motorcycles.
Kelantan's Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency detained a boat and 11 Vietnamese fishermen for illegally fishing in the country's waters yesterday. The foreign fishing boat was detected just a little past 8 a.m. but fled to the Malaysian-Vietnamese border. The foreign fishing boat was detained after being chased for an hour and a half, despite huge waves, strong winds and heavy rains. Besides the boat, the MMEA seized 300 kilograms of fish and fishing gear worth 600,000 ringgit. The case will be investigated under the Fisheries Act. 20 arrests have been made by the Kelantan MMEA from January until yesterday, involving 13 foreign fishermen, 5 local fishermen, and 2 cases involving smuggling. Now, the Health Ministry's Crisis Preparedness and Response Center, CPRC, has so far this year recorded 108,606 dengue cases nationwide. From January to October 26, 2019, a total of 153 deaths due to dengue were also reported.
During the same period, Selangor recorded the highest statistic for dengue with 60,024 cases. This followed by Kuala Lumpur with 12,449 cases, Johor with 9,194, Kelantan 5,024, Penang 3,802, and Perak 2,580 cases. Prior to this, Health Director General Dr. Nur Hisham Abdullah had warned that dengue fever cases were on the rise, which increased 80.1% from 58,155 cases last year. The number of deaths recorded to dengue had also increased compared to 100 fatalities in the same period last year.
In the meantime, the Foreign Ministry is sourcing an office space to set up the Malaysian embassy accredited to Palestine in Jordan. Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, who revealed this, said the government hopes the move to set up the embassy will be done as soon as possible.
In a press conference on the last day of the 18th Non-Aligned Movement NAM Summit in Baku, Azerbaijan yesterday, Tun Dr. Mahathir said the move is due to the decades-long of injustice faced by the Palestinians.
Ya, kita selalunya menyokong perjuangan Palestin kerana ini bukan semata-mata kerana mereka terdiri daripada orang Islam, tetapi the injustice, ketidakadilan yang dilakukan terhadap orang Palestin, merampas tanah mereka, memberi kepada Israel bantuan supaya dapat pertahankan Israel daripada usaha untuk mendapat balik oleh Palestin. Dan semua itu menjadi ketidakadilan yang perlu kita sebut kepada supaya seluruh dunia sedar bahawa ini masalah ketidakadilan.
Dr. Mahathir announced the move during his address to leaders and representatives from 120 member countries of the NAM Summit on Friday. He also said the opening of the accredited embassy would allow Malaysia to extend aid to the Palestinians more easily. He added Jordan was chosen to house the embassy because Israel would not allow Malaysia to open it in the occupied territory.
Palestin ini diinaya. Jadi kita dapati bahawa kuasa-kuasa besar menyokong perbuatan yang melanggar undang-undang antarabangsa oleh Israel. Ini menyedihkan kerana mereka bercakap berkenaan dengan justice, the rule of law, tetapi apabila Israel buat salah, mereka masih terus sokong Israel. Jadi kita tak ramai orang yang menyuarakan perkara ini, dan kita sebagai negara berkecuali, kita perlu menyuarakan supaya dunia akan sedar akan ketidakadilan yang telah dilakukan ke atas rakyat Palestin.
There are currently more than 30 diplomatic officers and international organizations in Palestine's Ramallah and Gaza. Palestine currently has an office in Kuala Lumpur, while the Malaysian ambassador to Egypt is accredited to Palestine. Meanwhile, asked about his disappointment with NAM, which the Prime Minister expressed while addressing the summit on Friday, Tun Dr. Mahathir said the movement no longer reflects the objectives of its establishment, as member states struggle to reach a consensus over international issues.
It is important that NAM should be made relevant to present-day politics. And that is, I suppose, the task of the new leadership of NAM. Yeah, but still, there could be close relation within certain like-minded countries, which can carry the objective of NAM effectively in certain cases.
Fresh from the 18th NAM Summit in Azerbaijan, Tun Dr. Mahathir arrived in Ashgabat, Turkmenistan on Sunday to begin his two-day official visit to the country. The special aircraft carrying the Premier from Heydar Aliyev International Airport in Baku touched down at the Ashgabat International Airport at 9:35 p.m. local time. His arrival was greeted by Turkmenistan Foreign Minister Rasit Meredov, Malaysian ambassador to Turkmenistan, Rosli Abdul, and senior officials from both countries. The Malaysian delegation for the visit includes Foreign Minister Datuk Saifuddin Abdullah and Economic Affairs Minister Datuk Sri Muhammad Azmin Ali. Despite the wet weather, Hindus gathered at homes and temples today to celebrate the Festival of Lights on a moderate scale across the country, but it was no less joyous than in previous years. The Festival of Deepavali represents triumph of good over evil, among others, and in Malaysia's context, goodwill and harmony among the various races through the open house tradition.
The religious rituals and traditions began with devotees going to the temple early morning before visiting their relatives and friends. They began arriving at temples as early as 7 a.m. for prayers and paying respect to members of their family who have passed away. After performing the rituals, they visited the houses of families and friends to fete the Festival of Lights, which was also participated by those from other communities to enjoy special treats for the festival. Hindus also took the opportunity to have open houses, welcoming visits from relatives and friends. Other than attending Deepavali open houses, the public also took advantage of the public holiday to spend time with their families and perform other leisure pursuits. In Perak, the Festival of Lights was celebrated with Hindu devotees gathering with colourful festive clothing at the biggest temple in the state. Some 20,000 people were present at the Kalumalai Murugan Temple in Ipoh with their families since early morning. They also wished for continued harmony and peace, as well as for lasting unity, understanding and tolerance in this multiracial country.
Kita minta aman lah, peace to everybody, peace and love to everybody, mutual understanding. We have been practicing this for so many centuries. We should continue. That's my wish for this Deepavali.
Okay, saya harap rakyat Malaysia dapat hidup bersatu padu. Itu saja harapan saya.
The temple, which has been in existence since 1904, has also been a tourist attraction for foreigners on this festive day.
In Kuala Lumpur, a group of volunteers brought the festive cheer to the city's homeless transit centre on Jalan Pahang. Organised by the On Jafar Institute, the event was aimed at celebrating Deepavali with the homeless community of all skin colours. Scores of volunteers, including from KDU University College, joined hands in the programme, bringing much joy to the 200 shelter occupants. Occupants of the centre also expressed their gratitude for the event, which they described as both colourful and thoughtful.
This is very good event because we're helping with the homeless, and then we are giving entertainment to them, helping with the public with all these events is very good, because Deepavali for the homeless, they might not have people to celebrate with them. So we here as volunteers, we come and help spread some joy to them.
So today is also for Deepavali, so that's why we felt the food is suitable to be more Indian cuisine today. So all cooked from the kitchen. So today we have a new recipe for the chicken curry and the fish curry. I hope everybody liked it. Later you all try. So we hope everybody liked the food lah.
Saya rasa meriah lah. Ramai orang datang sini menyambut hari Deepavali, berbilang bangsa, rasa gembira, makanan pun sedap.
Apart from scrumptious Indian dishes and desserts such as chicken curry, fish curry and laddu, the community was also served with exciting performances as entertainment. Coming up, car battery thief caught making swift steals on camera. The details next. We're back with the foreign front. Daesh leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi was believed to have been killed in a U.S. military operation in Syria. This was according to sources in Syria, Iraq and Iran on Sunday as U.S. President Donald Trump prepared to make a major statement at the White House.
Footage aired by Iraqi state television shows where Daesh leader al-Baghdadi was reportedly killed. Citing a terrorism expert, it said that Iraqi intelligence agencies had helped pinpoint Baghdadi's location. A commander of one of the militant factions in the northwestern Syrian province of Idlib said Baghdadi was believed to have been killed in a raid after midnight on Saturday, involving helicopters, warplanes and a ground clash in the village of Brisha, near the Turkish border. The helicopters targeted a home and a car on the outskirts of the village, with the Syrian Observatory documenting 9 deaths as a result of the attack, adding that the death toll is likely to rise due to the presence of a large number of wounded. Baghdadi, a native of Iraq, around 48 years old, built the extremist movement into a potent force in 2014. His exhortations were instrumental in inspiring terrorist attacks in the heart of Europe and in the U.S. Long pursued by the U.S.-led coalition, Baghdadi has been erroneously reported dead several times in recent years.
In Hong Kong, riot police clashed with protesters on Sunday, firing tear gas into the crowd after an unauthorized rally near the harbour. Thousands of demonstrators converged on the harbour front to denounce perceived police brutality over months of unrest, with many of them wearing masks, defying a recent emergency law banning face coverings. Officers stopped and searched numerous people, sparking confrontations as the crowds got bigger, many of them shouting "black cops" and triads at the police. Tear gas, pepper spray and some rubber bullets were fired in at least 3 different locations as clashes broke out and crowds scattered. Ambulances took one man away on a stretcher, though the cause of his wounds was not immediately clear. Now let's hop on to Clickbait, where we take a look at what's trending and making the rounds in the cyber world today. Car battery thefts have become so rampant nowadays because it's very easy to steal, and the culprits can make easy money from each of the stolen battery. This is because it's quite popular on the second-hand auto parts market. Recently, a video has gone viral showing how easy it is to swipe car batteries. According to the social media post, the culprit, who didn't notice his action was caught on camera, allegedly stole car batteries from 3 Proton Sagas in just under 10 minutes. Now, we'll be back with that clickbait story, but first, let's take a short break. When we return, Toyota rolls out their latest mean machine, and it's all about sleekness. Stay with us. After making its debut at the Guangzhou Motor Show in China last year, the Malaysian market finally gets the new Toyota Corolla in 2 variants, the 1.8E and the range-topping 1.8G. From the grille to the tailpipes, the 12th generation Corolla brings all kinds of automotive sleekness. Wan Izul Islam finds out more.
Welcome to this week's auto segment with me, Wan Izul Islam. Now, the car you see next to me is the new Toyota Corolla Altis, a 1.8-litre engine with a 7-speed CVT transmission. Now, this car, we managed to test drive it all the way up to Genting. Let's find out some of the unique features and what is underneath this hood. Let's go. Both Corolla variants are powered by a 2ZR FE 1.8-litre 4-cylinder petrol engine with dual VVT-i and a powertrain with 2 drive modes, Sport and Eco. The naturally aspirated mill creates 137 horsepower at 6,400 RPM and 173 Newton-meters of torque at 4,000 RPM, with drive going to the front wheels via a 7-speed Shiftmatic CVT transmission. The base 1.8E model comes with halogen headlamps, 16-inch alloy wheels, LED tail lights, fog lamps, and a reverse camera along with front and rear parking sensors. The interior design features keyless entry, a 4.2-inch TFT LCD instrument cluster, automatic climate control, and a 6.8-inch touchscreen infotainment system with 6 speakers. The 1.8G option includes LED projected headlamps, 17-inch alloy wheels, an Optitron meter with a 7-inch display, dual-zone climate control, electronic parking brake, pedal shifters, and a 3D panoramic view monitor. Both variants are equipped with a standard safety setup, including 7 airbags, stability and traction control, ABS with EBD and brake assist, hill start assist, and tire pressure monitoring. The top range 1.8G model includes Toyota Safety Sense with a number of additional safety and driver assistance systems.
Okay, so now I'm testing one of the safety features on the Toyota Corolla Altis, which is LTTE or Lane Tracing Assist, where it will detect the lane lines on the right and left using its radar and will keep the vehicle centered on the road. Now to take a look at another feature, which is the LDA or the Lane Diversion Alert. So right now the radar has detected that I'm in the middle of the lane. Alright, so as I force it to swerve a little bit out of lane, it will start beeping like so to alert me that I'm out of the lane.
Now the latest Corolla bases itself on the Toyota New Global Architecture TNGA platform, which features an overhauled design following European styling with many revisions made to the vehicle's dimensions.
But if you look at this 12th generation, this is more prestation advanced, and we are just launching in Malaysia. And as you aware, this is a TNGA platform. We will be selling 2 variants in Malaysia, and we are looking at a volume of around 600 to 700 units for this year.
The new Toyota Corolla Altis 1.8E variant starts at 128,888 ringgit on the road without insurance, while the range-topping 1.8G retails at 136,888 ringgit, with all purchases inclusive of a 5-year unlimited mileage factory warranty. Wanizul Islam for 7Edition.
Now back to that clickbait story. Recently, a video has gone viral showing how easy it is to swipe car batteries. According to social media, the culprit, who didn't notice his actions were caught on camera, allegedly stole car batteries from 3 Proton Sagas in just under 10 minutes. Now, take a look.
It was reported by World of Buzz that the incident occurred at Kerinci in Bangsa, Kuala Lumpur on April 4th. However, the CCTV footage of the theft, which was uploaded on Facebook, only started going viral on Friday and has since raked in over 300,000 views. In a 3-minute clip after parking his motorcycle, the battery swiper was seen casually strolling to the white Proton Saga, and like a pro, he popped the bonnet and 20 seconds later walks away with its battery. According to some internet forums, including lawyat.net, second-hand batteries can be sold for up to 30 ringgit each. Imagine that, within 10 minutes, the thief is already 60 ringgit richer.
So folks, just be extra cautious on where we park our cars since we usually plan on driving it again.